Hi everyone, I'm Sonia Shrivastava coming to you from our Bowie TV studio here at the Kent Hill Center, joined by Acting Police Chief Dwayne Preston of the Bowie Police Department. Welcome. We are talking today about safety tips. We have seen an increase in carjackings, not just here in Bowie, but throughout the DMV. And the chief has some advice for all of us. And this is something, like we mentioned, it is happening all over the DC metro area.
It's an unfortunate incident that we're seeing throughout the region. And obviously it's something that, has plagued this community also. However, I just want our residents to realize, even though we had a spike and had 5 carjackings in the month of November, this is abnormal for this city. The city is very safe, but unfortunately, what has plagued the region has impacted us to a degree. And we've made some adjustments in our patrol strategies and deployed some additional personnel, and we've seen a positive impact. I'm proud to report that since the month of November, we haven't had any additional carjackings. We have some strong leads in some of the cases that we're investigating, and we hope we have some more additional information that we share with the public soon as it relates to those specific cases that have impacted the city of Bowie.
And I understand that, in some of these cases, these individuals have nothing to do with Bowie. They are just coming into our city. And that's an important thing to remember when we are out and about.
Yeah, that's correct. And it's not, I can't go into specific details because those cases are actively under investigation and arrests have not been made. But, rest assured that we do not believe that any of the suspects that are involved in these cases actually reside within the city of Bowie. We believe that there are outsiders coming into the city and impacting us. And that's why we want to make sure that our residents are aware of what's going on. And we share some tips to help so that they are more aware of what they can do to improve their safety and be aware of their surroundings.
Absolutely. So, speaking of tips, let's get into some of those safety tips. One of the things that you always say is never leave your car unattended. Even if you're at a gas station anywhere, just never leave your car unattended.
Sure. A lot of the more modern vehicles today have key fobs. And a tendency that some people have is to leave that key fob inside of the vehicle in a cup holder. I never recommend that. I want you to keep that key fob in your pocket on your person in the event that someone does come and attempt to steal your vehicle. But be aware of your surroundings. When you pull up at a gas station or in a residential area, scan the area around you. See if there's any suspicious vehicle or people in the area, in the vicinity. That would help you to, realize that, something may not be right. And if that's the case, follow your instinct. If you don't feel safe and you see something, call us. That's why we're here. And I want you to call us so we can come out and investigate that, and hopefully we can prevent a crime from occurring.
All right, now let's talk about if you have been carjacked. I know that you always say that a car can be replaced. You cannot, right? And so what should you do if you have been carjacked? Sure.
So the first thing, again, I want you to do is comply and follow the direction that you're given, by the suspect. I don't want you injured. It is just property, okay? But be as observant as you possibly can, get a good description, and relay that information to the officer that will be responding.
This is something that happens a lot in the winter months, is that people turn on their car, whether it's to warm it up or, you just think, oh man, I'm gonna quickly run into the house and I just got my car out here. Or you're even at a gas station and you think, let me run inside and get something. And that's a big no-no.
It is, and actually it's a violation of law. It violates the Maryland Transportation Article to leave your vehicle running unoccupied unless it's equipped with a remote starting system.
All right, now let's talk about something else which is so common this time of the year, actually all year now, because we're getting more and more packages. Porch pirates, they are definitely the Grinches of this season. And, we are noticing that there have been trucks that have been followed, like FedEx trucks, UPS trucks. What are your safety tips on that?
What we want you to do is just have a plan. You're getting a package delivered a lot. Today, most of those packages can be tracked. So you have an idea when they plan to arrive. Make a plan, whether it's one of your neighbors that will come and retrieve those packages for you. Get a secured container or mailbox that the package can be placed in, or even better, if you can be home when those packages will be delivered, to be the best thing to do. Another tip would be get them delivered to a secure Amazon locker. There are various lockers throughout the city that you can place those items in also.
And overall, I think that this is the time of the year, not just the holiday season, but as you move into the winter months, that you are out and about and maybe you're careless about things. Maybe you leave things in your car, and those are all crimes of opportunity as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the biggest things we see is theft from autos and vehicles. And this is something that is a recurring message that we share often with our residents. What you want to do is you work hard for the things that you've obtained. So let's take some steps to secure those items. Don't leave them in visible places within your vehicle. You're inviting someone to break into your car to steal those items. So we're asking you to remove those things of value, take them in the house with you, put them in the trunk, take them into your place of employment, but please do not leave them in visible view inside of your vehicle.
And despite some recent news reports, people in Bowie should lock their homes and their cars. It's something that the police department has been saying for years, and the message hasn't changed.
Sure, absolutely. And it's great to be regarded as a city where people feel as though they can leave their doors unlocked. That's great. Okay, as I mentioned, majority of the crime that we are experiencing, I believe, does occur from outsiders. So the city is a safe place. It's not safe enough for us to leave our doors open and unsecured because that's just not the world we live in today. So I don't encourage you to do that. Secure, your homes, secure your vehicles, be good and observant about your neighborhood, and about your surroundings, and that helps to keep Bowie safe.
Absolutely. And, speaking of safety, the Bowie Police Department is always looking for great men and women who want to join the force. And I know the recruitment efforts are always happening.
Absolutely. We have a wonderful police department that is committed to service. We care about this community and we want the very best. We want men and women that have an interest in law enforcement and want to serve and care about the community. And if that's you, then obviously we are looking to have you to join this police department. For more information, you can check out the website, click on the police department page, and you can read about all of the information and the incentives that exist there.
All right, Acting Police Chief Dwayne Preston with the Bowie Police Department joining us. Thank you. Some really great tips from you all. And like we always say, if you see something, say something.
We're all in this together. We're part of this community as much as every single resident. So if we work together, we'll make sure that we keep Bowie safe.
Absolutely. I'm Sonia Srivastava with the City of Bowie. Thank you for joining us.